Today we are going to speak about the dialogue. Of course, in the exam, when you answer the dialogue, how can you answer the dialogue? Or how can you answer the conversation? It's the first item of your exam. Now look at the screen. How to answer the screen. Number one, revision in OL prepared by Miss Sally. Now how to answer the dialogue. When you answer the dialogue, okay, first you will identify the speakers or the two speakers of the dialogue. For example, the dialogue between Ahmed and Ali, or between Muhammad and Murad, for example, okay? يبقى number one, identify the two speakers in the dialogue. Number two, in the dialogue, you will have to answer two questions or one question, and you have to make a question of answer. So you will make an question and you will make an answer. First of all, how can you make a question for an answer? If you got an answer, how you can make a question? Number one, yes, Amr. Yes, Amr, what do you need? Yes, Amr. Amr. Amr or Amr, do you need anything? Okay, number one, when you make a question, okay, when you make a question, we need number one, yes, when we make a question, we need number one, yes or no question. So the question, we have two kinds of questions. Number one, yes or no questions, and number two, WH question. How to make a question, yes or no question? Yes or no questions, we will start with helping verb and subject and verb. This is the order of yes or no questions. What about helping verb? Helping verb like am, is, are, like was, were, like can, could. Subject like I, he, she, and we, they. Verb like play, eat. Is it clear? This is the yes or no question. Okay, so here is the dialogue between Ali and, for example, Sally. Okay, يبقى number one, identify the speakers of the dialogue. Here is two persons, Ali and Sally. Ali asked a question and Sally answered. We need here a question for that. As we say, Sally, yes, I can swim. So this is yes or no question. This is yes or no question. If I want to answer this, first of all, I will omit yes or delete yes. After that, I will make a cross. Instead of say I can swim, we will say can you swim. Don't raise your hand. Write on the chat. We will say can you swim. Okay, the next one. Be with me. The next one. Here is. Okay. All of you with me? All of you with me? Okay? Okay. more, yes, more chat. لينا، سلمى، أنا سلمى معايا، سلمى. Okay, let's continue. Now, grade 4, I accept all of you. I accept all of you. Okay, let's continue. Number 2, the conversation between A and B. And here is we need a question for this answer. The answer is yes, Ali likes English. Ali likes English. So we need the questions. This is yes or no question. This is yes or no question. When you want to answer it, first of all, I delete or omit the word yes. Then I'll make cross. In this answer, you can make cross. يعني you can say like Ali, like can you swim? No. Here in this case, we need helping verb. We need helping verb like do, does, did. Okay? Of course, do and does in the present simple and did in the past simple. Here is Ali likes English. This is the present, so we need do or does. In this case, Ali takes does. So, as we know, do and does plus the infinitive verb. The answer is, does Ali like English? Does Ali like English? Is it clear? Okay. Okay, next. Here is the two questions or the two kind of questions, WH questions, like WH word plus helping verb plus subject plus verb. WH word like what or which, like when, where, how long. For example, I go to the zoo in the morning. I go to the zoo in the morning. Here you can ask two questions. First, you can ask about the zoo. Zoo, you will ask about the place. When you ask about the place, we put the WH word where. So number 1, we delete zoo and we write where. Okay. The next one, we need what? We need helping verb. Okay. The next one, yes, Malik. Text. We need what? Helping verb. Okay. We need helping verb. So here is I go to the zoo. يبقى where, the helping verb here is do or does. Yes, Habiba, write on the chat. Write on the chat, Habiba. The helping verb here is do. Number 2, helping verb is do. Where, do. I in the answer will be in the question you. and the question will be you. يبقى هنا عندي the first answer. Where do you go in the morning? Where do you go in the morning? Okay? Yes. Yes, حبيبة. إبراهيم. موسى. Okay. Yes, حبيبة. Okay. حبيبة, yes. So, يبقى the first answer is, where do you go in the morning? Where do you go in the morning? Okay. The second one, I go to the zoo in the morning. If I want to ask about in the morning, I want to ask about in the morning. Here we ask about time. We ask about, yes. Okay, I'll speak. Yes.
Ibrahim.
Yes. Here. Here we ask about time. Here we ask about time. So the answer will, when, number one, you will delete in the morning, and you will answer when, the helping verb. Do you go to the zoo? When do you go to the zoo? Okay? Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Another one. Another one. Who will you go with? Here, how can you answer the questions? Who will you go with? Who will you go with? When you answer the question, number one, you omit or omit or delete the WH word, اللي هي who. Then you will make cross, and instead of say, well, you will say, I will go with. And who? I will go with my mother. I will go with